For every swing, every moment, the Milwaukee Brewers fight. It's not just about hitting the ball, it's about leaving a legacy.
What's up, Brew Crew? Welcome to your Milwaukee Brewers news channel, the place where we live and breathe our favorite team. I'm your usual host, and before we dive deep into the latest news shaking things up at American Family Field, I need to ask for that usual favor. If you're not yet part of our community, subscribe to the channel now. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any updates, because here we bring you the information firsthand, with the analysis that you, the die-hard fan, deserve. Your subscription is crucial for us to continue growing and bringing exclusive content about our Brewers. So, click that subscribe button and let's get to it. Today, our topic is one of those that still stirs the hearts and minds of every one of us. It's a wound that, even with the passage of time and recent victories, refuses to fully heal. I'm talking about the trade that, to this day, echoes in the club's hallways as one of the most controversial and, for many, disastrous moves in our recent history. We're going to talk about the Josh Hader trade to the San Diego Padres. Recently, J.R. Radcliffe of the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel, one of the journalists who best understands our day-to-day, published an analysis that adds more fuel to this fire. He classified this deal not just as bad, but as the worst trade in our franchise's history. And that's what we're going to delve into today, dissecting every detail, every consequence, and what it means for the future of the Brewers. Let's go back in time to August 2022. The Brewers were leading the National League Central Division, striding confidently towards another postseason. The team was hot, the fans were confident, and Josh Hader, our dominant closer, was the terror of opposing hitters. An all-star, one of the best relief pitchers in all of MLB. And then, out of nowhere, like a bombshell, the news broke. David Stearns, our general manager at the time, had traded Hader to the San Diego Padres. The clubhouse felt the blow. The fans didn't understand. How does a first-place team fighting for a title trade its best closer? Stearns' justification at the time was the pursuit of long-term stability and the famous phrase of getting more bites at the apple, meaning accumulating more young talent that could develop in the future. In theory, the market logic makes some sense for a small-market team like ours. But the timing, the execution, and most importantly, the return we received turned that logic into a real nightmare. In exchange for our superstar, we received closer Taylor Rogers, pitcher Dinelson Lamet, and two prospects, left-handed pitcher Robert Gasser, and outfielder Esteury Ruiz. Let's analyze what happened to each of these pieces. Dinelson Lamet was released almost immediately, without making any significant impact. He was a disposable piece from the get-go, which already raised a red flag about the quality of the package we received. Taylor Rogers, who arrived to theoretically fill Hader's absence in the bullpen, was a colossal disappointment. He proved to be ineffective, unreliable, and never managed to fill the void left by our former closer. At the end of that season, the lasting image was that of a weakened bullpen, which cost us important games down the stretch. And the result of all this? The Brewers, who were leading the division at the time of the trade, went into a negative spiral, lost the lead to the St. Louis Cardinals, and, unbelievably, missed the playoffs. It was the only time since 2017 that we failed to secure a postseason spot. A precipitous fall that was undoubtedly triggered by Hader's departure and the destabilization it caused in the roster and coaching staff. Now let's talk about the prospects, the so-called bites at the apple that Stearns so desperately wanted. Esteury Ruiz, a speedy player with potential, barely wore our jersey. He was used as a trade chip to acquire William Contreras in a three-team deal that in fact